Everybody knows that homemade cookies are a lot better than store-bought, but what most people don't realize is that homegrown cookies are even better than homemade. In this video, we'll show you how. Now, my garden in my backyard is in Minnesota, which means I'm in zone 4 when you look at the USDA plant hardiness scale. Now, that means I'm probably not growing any snickerdoodles or macaroons. You really have to be in zone 6 or higher for that. And if you go much farther north, then you really get into bar territory. Most people don't realize that some of the best 7-layer bars on earth are growing up in Duluth. But in zone 4, you can grow an excellent chocolate chip cookie, a little bit crisp on the edges, but with really gooey chocolate chips. So that's where we'll start. So I get asked a lot whether you need special equipment to do cookie gardening, and you really don't. You just really want to start with a good set of seeds. Cookie seeds used to be hard to find, but with the recent explosion of interest in cookie gardening, it's really quite easy now. So I have here a typical selection of seeds that you might find at the garden store. Certainly you can go at the high end with the heirloom cookie seeds. Then the fancy package, they'll cost you a bit more. Now, as the interest in cookie gardening has really grown, a number of players have jumped into the market. Some of them are what you'd expect. Others of them don't really make a lot of sense and I don't understand. But what I recommend is going with just the generic chocolate chip cookie seeds in the yellow container. What you'll find is you get a superior cookie at a reasonable price. And so let's take a look at these seeds. Oh yeah, these are really nice seeds. And so let's get planting on these. All right, so now it's time for planting. Soil preparation is really not hard. What I use is a mixture of just a little bit of powdered sugar, a tiny bit of cinnamon. I like to grind up a little bit of vanilla bean in there, but that's totally optional. And just put this in here so I get a nice even coating. And then you want to work this into the soil. And you want to dig yourself a trench. And then when you actually plant the seeds, you want to space them, maybe a couple inches apart. There we go, we just drop them in and then cover them up and we'll give them a good watering and we'll check back on them and we'll leave you with there for now, but we'll certainly check back in later in the summer and see how our seeds are doing.